Hello, my name is Xavier McElrath, and I am from Chicago, Illinois. As the Executive Director of the Campaign for the Parasensitive Youth, I am humbled and proud to accept the Juvenile Justice Without Borders International Award on behalf of the CFSY. We are incredibly grateful that the International Juvenile Justice Observatory, after searching across the globe, has decided to recognize the amazing work of our team, board, coalition partners, community members, supporters, and others who have made significant progress in the fight for children's rights in the United States. 15 years ago, the CFSY was founded with a mission to end extreme prison sentences for youth and to provide a meaningful opportunity for release for those who were condemned to die in prison as children. Driven by their loved ones who refused to settle for less for America's children, we developed a multi-pronged strategy that includes legislative advocacy, strategic litigation coordination, community and corporate partnerships, and narrative change. Each and every day, we strive to create a society that treats all youth in age-appropriate, trauma-informed, racially equitable, and healing-centered ways. And we are committed to amplifying alternative responses to harm that focus on children's unique capacity for positive change. In 1989, the international community, by creating and embracing the Convention on the Rights of the Child, was the first to shine a light upon our nation's egregious treatment of children who come into contact with the law. Article 37 of the CRC states, "No child should be subjected to torture or other cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment. Neither capital punishment nor life imprisonment without the possibility of release shall be imposed for offenses committed by persons below 18 years of age." Not only did the United States ignore the standard of decency and not ratify the Convention on the Rights of the Child, we eventually traveled down a dark path, calling some children super predators and condemning them to die in prison, whether through the death penalty or through life without the possibility of parole. Fortunately, in 2005, the Supreme Court struck down the death penalty for kids. And in a decade and a half since our founding in 2009, we have made great strides in the fight to free life sentence children. In 2012, just 3 of the 50 United States banned life without parole for children. Today, that number is 28, as well as our nation's capital, thanks in large part to our legislative efforts and that of our partners across the nation, as well as the great momentum from preceding U.S. Supreme Court decisions that declare that children are different from adults. Just last year, we were proud to support local coalitions that passed legislation banning this practice in 3 more states, Illinois, New Mexico, and Minnesota. These reforms bring us closer to a justice system that recognizes that no child is born bad, and all children have the capacity for positive change. Our organization and community have also been instrumental in supporting people just like me. People who were sent to prison as children but have since come home. With over 1,100 former life sentence children and countless others now free, our Incarcerated Children's Action Network, ICANN for short, continues to grow and allow us to lead innovative programs that help us both address our needs and our capacity to lead in our communities. Through self-care and leadership development programming, we are not only rebuilding our lives, but we're also giving back to our communities in meaningful ways. The CFSY is also proud to support the loved ones of people who are currently incarcerated, survivors of youth violence, and countless others who are directly impacted by our legal system. As someone who regretfully committed an awful harm at the age of 13 and was sentenced to 25 years in prison, I experienced many egregious treatments throughout my childhood, including being shackled and placed in solitary confinement for most of my earlier years of incarceration. During that time, I never would have imagined leading a children's rights organization that would be honored by our international community in such a beautiful way. Again, we are grateful to receive the 2024 Juvenile Justice Without Borders Award from the International Juvenile Justice Observatory, and we embrace it as the additional fuel we'll need to continue battling the forces that seek to deny us. For those of you who want to join the fight, please join us at cfsy.org, and together we can end extreme prison sentences for children across the world. Thank you.